Prince William has finally spoken out about his relationship with Kate Middleton amid infidelity accusations. The relationship has long been rumored and scrutinized by the public and media. Despite everything, they've maintained a unified face, showing royal duty and real devotion that has won over millions. Since they will become King and Queen Consort of England, their connection is national and worldwide. Prince William's honest remarks reveal how they balance their careers, family, and support. Join us as we explore William's statement, the speculations, and the power of William and Kate's relationship, which continues to enchant the world with their elegance, perseverance, and love. Prince William never planned on finding love at university. Prince William's life was certain to be unique from other people's, since he is a member of the royal family. Despite this, he has continued searching for normalcy at every turn, even as he was getting ready for college. William finally enrolled at the University of St. Andrews in 2001. It wasn't love at first sight when he met Kate Middleton here, who just so happened to live in the same dorm. William didn't intend to discover love, which was one of the causes. Subsequently, he told the BBC, "It's not like I'm getting married," and that he thought everyone will get bored of me once they discovered William wasn't there to look for love, but rather to party and study. The pair only planned on being friends and didn't think they would end up getting engaged. Despite their mutual attraction, both William and Kate anticipated becoming partners. Afterward, in his engagement interview, the prince said he knew there was something very special about Kate. The two moved into the same home in their second year of university and supposedly thought it best to stay friends, although Kate acknowledged they became very close friends from quite early on. That is until the pair finally decided to go further in 2003. However, that didn't mean they were prepared to make their public debut, since Kate and William weren't seen together until the following year while on a ski holiday. Nobody could have predicted where the relationship would end up. William was allegedly claustrophobic and fled to Greece to escape the pressure. Even in the best of circumstances, relationships can be challenging. What would happen if the world followed your actions as you prepared to ascend to the throne and rule the royal family one day? Prince William has always had it, and it seems sufficient to put the prince under great strain. According to Vanity Fair, William had second thoughts about his connection with Kate Middleton when they became public in 2004. According to the article, William took a boys-only trip to Greece with his buddy Guy Pelly because he felt claustrophobic. It is said that an all-female staff served them here. Kate Middleton has reportedly always been worried about how she appears to the media. Regretfully, Guy Pelly had started to crop up more often in William and Kate's interactions. The prince's close friend had always supported William's urge to flee the outside world. Indeed, it is said that Guy, who is adept at bringing out the mischievous side of the prince, was the one who recommended William go to Greece. That was again evident in 2006 when Guy and William traveled to Ibiza. They were discovered racing these hired mopeds around the rental home. Vanity Fair notes that despite her seeming innocence, Kate has always been concerned about her image in the eyes of the public, particularly since she was dating the future king. Even though Kate might have been right, William might not have been impressed with her outbursts. It was one thing for William and his pal to rent mopeds. It was too much for Kate Middleton to race them around and end up in the spotlight. According to reports, Kate was forced to go to Ibiza to remind William that he should behave more like a royal. Kate reportedly had a lot on her mind that she wanted to let out. Even though William seemed to heed the advice, Vanity Fair reports that William may not have liked it. Still, Kate's judgment was almost certainly right. That didn't mean getting told off in front of his friends by his girlfriend would sit well with William. She said she told him anyone could be watching. He needed to stop behaving like this. Guy Pelly was a common theme at the beginning of William and Kate's relationship. Prince William and Guy Pelly used to appear to be inseparable. They often went on boys-only vacations together where the prince would unwind and let his hair down. They were frequently sighted out on the town together. Prince Harry has a long reputation as the party animal who enjoyed life to the fullest. However, according to many close to the princes, William was always inferior to his younger brother. It seems that William was abruptly divided since Guy and William were more concerned with having fun and leading regular lives, while Kate, his new lover, encouraged him to consider his public persona and his future as king. All negative emotions were eventually forgotten as Hello claims that Guy is the godfather of Prince Louis. Kate allegedly thought canceled Christmas plans were a sign something bad was coming. Countless people throughout the globe celebrate the holidays with their families every year. However, things are a bit different with the royal family. They have an unspoken rule that they celebrate Christmas together every year and that their partner must join the family when they are married, a custom Meghan Markle subsequently disregarded. It's said that William intended to see Kate for the New Year's holiday in 2006, despite his intention to spend the holidays with his family. William had a change of heart at the last minute, according to Katie Nichols' tragically published biography of the pair. He revealed this to Kate during a late-night conversation on Boxing Day. She saw it as a sign of something more sinister. The media dubbed Kate Middleton Weighty Katie due to the lack of an engagement ring. It is more usual than ever for individuals to put off getting married for several years. If they make it there at all, many choose to remain companions instead of getting married. However, not everyone has the same opinion of the royal family. In fact, many believe that the kingdom's successors should be married as soon as feasible. The prince appeared to be more afraid of the wedding paraphernalia that Kate and Wills had before they were even engaged, which resulted from all this pressure. Finally, when the world's media speculated about how long Kate would wait for an engagement ring, they began to call her Weighty Katie. Prince William was often spotted partying the night away despite being in a relationship. The fact that Princes William and Harry like throwing parties has never been a secret. Regretfully, not everyone has agreed with this, even Kate Middleton. Both brothers often made headlines and were photographed by journalists. Harry was typically portrayed as the prince who was a touch too wild. That does not imply that William was without fault. In actuality, despite spending a significant portion of his partying years in a relationship with Kate, William was arrested at several nightclubs. There was undoubtedly a bad taste in some people's mouths from supposedly getting hitched while drinking and dancing with other ladies and pretending to be the future king. A photo emerged of William getting a little too close to Anna Ferreira. The relationship between Kate and William took a new turn on March 23, 2007, which generated a lot of concern for people all over the globe. That's because pictures of Prince William partying with 18-year-old Anna Ferreira on yet another night out surfaced. People quickly became aware of William's straying hands in the picture. Later, Anna told The Sun that she felt something on her chest and that it's no wonder he has a smile on his face after seeing the photo. Even though the photo didn't appear innocent, Anna never mentioned anything that happened and seemed to brush off the incident. William also allegedly took Lisa Agar back to his barracks, but nothing happened. Anna seems to have been far from the only one obsessed with Prince William, since Lisa Agar's name was also mentioned in the now famous picture at the same time. William reportedly celebrated returning to the barracks after serving in the military with the two after a night of drinking and dancing. When it was revealed that William had brought Lisa back to his headquarters, where they continued drinking, Kate's situation unfortunately took a turn for the worse. Lisa is said to have remained until after 4 a.m., although the two never interacted. Even though that was the narrative they were adhering to, Kate and William's situation didn't seem favorable. Kate Middleton supposedly had to accept that William had a roving eye. Prince William may not have chosen to get married, even though he was expected to be dating Kate Middleton. That may surprise many, but the insider thinks it was something Kate always understood. William's heart just wasn't in it anymore, the source subsequently told the Evening Standard, adding that the prince wasn't ready to settle down at only 24 years old. The insider even went so far as to add that William's occasional forays into the world of royalty were part of the deal, and that William has always had a roving eye, something Kate has always known and accepted. The parties and behavior meant Kate Middleton thought William had changed. The fact that Kate Middleton was reportedly upset that Prince William had been seen with not one but two other ladies should not come as a surprise. Did Kate need to cope with allegations of several affairs taking up the news, even if it was a part of the unwritten norm that came with dating a royal? The love roller coaster that was Prince Charles and Princess Diana showed the world how this might impact someone's whole life and career. According to today's stories, Kate confided in her mother and sister about her feelings, lamenting that William had changed once the media focused on his wild evenings out. For Kate, it felt like a lot was changing too quickly. Prince Charles allegedly told William he should call off his relationship. When we need guidance, we commonly consult our parents to determine what they would do. William was fortunate that his father, Prince Charles, had already experienced a public relationship and split from his mother, Princess Diana. Charles needs some assistance with his marriage as well. When he asked her for advice, the Queen reportedly told the prince he had to decide how to manage his connection with Diana. Charles chose to ask Diana to marry him. Charles reportedly informed William that he had to decide on his relationship with Kate since pushing her away was totally unfair. Kate Middleton was supposedly desperate for commitment, while William wasn't ready. It may be difficult when one partner wants one thing and another wants something different. Regretfully, Kate and William used to be like that, and it would leave many people wondering whether they were really meant to be together. That year was 2007. William was reportedly invited by the Middletons to spend Easter with them, but he failed to show up. According to rumors, Kate finally told the prince that she wanted a commitment because of their lack of alone time and the pressure from the public because of their Waity Katie moniker. Kate reminded William of their romance because she wasn't ready to give up on them. Prince William eventually broke things off with Kate via a phone call. If there was ever a reason to be suspicious of Prince William and Kate Middleton's relationship, it was most likely how things ended when their romance ended. On April 11, 2007, Kate is believed to have arrived at work much like any other day until she received a call from William that would soon alter her whole life. Why? The prince canceled their date over the phone rather than discuss his thoughts with Kate. According to Today, in an attempt to reason with William, Kate had to devise an excuse to leave her colleagues and go to the rear conference room. He allegedly said little more than that it isn't going to work and isn't fair to you. William and Kate split in early 2007 to focus on their personal lives. The fact that William and Kate broke up in 2007 and both appeared to move on with their lives so fast is one of the greatest warning signs about their relationship that people seem to overlook. The prince wasn't thrilled about the prospect of marriage, as the public eventually found out, while Kate seemed to prefer to focus on her own life. Kate's separation from the royal family did not cause the media to ignore her. Even though they had been together for years before their breakup and speculations of an engagement dominated the news, William told Tom Bradby that the couple was finding ourselves and trying to find our way, and neither was ready to settle down. Kate Middleton learned that she was stronger when she was on her own. Though she had not yet received a ring on her finger, it seems that Kate Middleton had spent years learning about what it meant to be a member of the royal family. Ultimately, she began dating William at a critical period in his life, and becoming a bride required her to learn how to transform her whole existence. She found herself in a tricky situation now. Now that she was no longer dating William, Kate had to decide for her job and whether or not to study more about royal life. Ultimately, Kate tells Tom Bradby that her time apart from the prince has made her a stronger person. The media's fascination with Kate Middleton might have contributed to the split. It should be no surprise that everyone was curious about why Kate and William parted ways. Many thought they would marry and wished for Kate to be at the prince's side when he finally ascended to the throne. The royal family has, of course, always been very private about their private lives. When it came to the split, It was not an exception, but soon enough, people began to piece the puzzle together. During their courting days, William requested that the media respect Kate's privacy since they were infatuated with obtaining the most recent images and information. This was long held to be the cause of his mother Diana's death, since it seemed to be a mirror image of what had occurred to her. Prince William allegedly didn't want to make an effort to see Kate during their relationship. William didn't appear to be attracted to the thought of being with Kate only because of the possibility of the media pursuing his girlfriend. The prince preferred to spend his time being young and partying rather than getting married and beginning a family, in addition to his concerns about going down the aisle. Since William was in the military, he shared a room with other men living in barracks and sharing single beds. There was nowhere at the base for Kate to spend the night, so seeing her would have meant that he would have had to return to London. Was it too much to go to London every weekend when William could have stayed home and partied with his pals? William allegedly knew Kate was the one, but wanted to focus on his work. Even after their breakup, Prince William found it difficult to let Kate Middleton go. Many people may find it unsettling to learn that someone is having difficulty deciding between their two lives. Ultimately, you must learn to make sacrifices and changes in your life to be with someone. Prince William, sadly, did not experience it. The prince told his pals often that Kate was the one, but he wasn't old enough to consider getting married. William supposedly preferred to concentrate on his life as an army commander. Finally, William allegedly admitted that all the fun was gone and didn't want to be nailed down. The prince was never supposed to have Princess Diana's engagement ring. Even though they had broken up, William and Kate quickly got back together. Naturally, not everyone thought their union would last forever. Maybe that's why many people were taken aback when they found out the pair were engaged to be married. The ring William selected to pop the question was one of the main talking points of the whole affair. It appears familiar to you because Princess Diana once wore it as an engagement ring during her time with Prince Charles. Unbelievably, Diana always intended to give Prince Harry the ring. That was until Harry found out he intended to pop the question to Kate, and he thought it could fit William better. At that point, he handed the ring to his elder brother. Some theorized that it was a bad omen to propose with a ring from a failed marriage. Superstitions may easily ensnare certain individuals, particularly when it comes to marriage. That has been William and Kate's situation ever since it was made public that the prince proposed using the engagement ring that belonged to his late mother. Why? Many fear their new relationship will not last because they wear a ring from their former marriage. It's no secret that Prince Charles and Princess Diana's relationship didn't work out, particularly after years of rumors about their many romances and discontent made headlines. Is it possible for Kate and William's relationship to overcome whatever fate may have already been predetermined, even if they seem to have beaten the odds since announcing their engagement? Time will tell. Prince William partied so hard when Kate was pregnant that he lost a tooth. Prince William chose to dance and party all night rather than spend time with Kate Middleton several years ago. Or has he? William may find it difficult to give up his old ways of living since there are many examples of him continuing to live a carefree lifestyle despite having a family. One of those times was when Kate was expecting Prince George, the couple's first child. According to the Daily Mail, William reportedly chose to spend the evening tearing up the dance floor because he wanted to celebrate his friend's wedding. Unfortunately, the prince didn't lose all his teeth until his companion struck him in the face by mistake. He later remarked he was worried about posing with no tooth, and Kate's reaction. Many of us wouldn't know what to do if we unexpectedly discovered we were missing a tooth. On the other hand, Prince William has far more concerns since he is a prominent member of the royal family. If the senior royal has bruises from a night on the dance floor, how would it appear? But that wasn't all. The prince also seemed worried about Kate's response to the information. Naturally, this made many people question who controls the relationship. William allegedly said that if Kate found out, she would go completely spare, and he would have to smile for the cameras with a missing tooth. William left Kate and the kids to go partying in 2017. Concerning Prince William, the idea that he likes to dance the night away tends to crop up repeatedly. Regretfully, only some have always found his dancing skills appealing. Things have gotten so out of hand that William has sometimes abandoned his royal responsibilities to spend the evening out. In 2017, one such instance occurred. William is required to attend events all across the globe as a senior royal, such as the Commonwealth Day services. The Daily Telegraph claims that William decided to forego the activities in favor of skiing in Switzerland with his pals. A woman claims that Prince William got a little too close while dancing. It's one thing to dance with your pals, but what happens if you're a senior royal, married, and have kids, and you are caught making out with other ladies on the dance floor? That's when it turns into something else entirely. Regretfully, Kate may have to put up with her husband making headlines for all the wrong reasons for some time to come. This is due to William's 2017 sighting of model Sophie Taylor at an inappropriate distance. The prince allegedly took Sophie's cowboy hat and wore it that evening. Others said William would grip their waists to speak with them as if that wasn't enough. Subsequently, royal analyst Katie Nicole predicted that the stories would make Kate far from happy. News emerged that William might have been unfaithful to Kate in 2018. Usually, rumors are just that, rumors. Unfortunately, if you're a member of the royal family, it might be difficult to avoid them. With reports of Prince William being unfaithful making headlines in 2019, it seems that things between Kate Middleton and Prince William may not be as perfect behind closed doors. William's relationship with Rose Hanbury was soon the subject of media reports. Some claimed that 2018, when Kate was expecting Louis, the prince had an affair with Rose. But it wasn't until the next year that the accusations were made public. If the rumors are accurate, it's undoubtedly one of the greatest red flags from Kate and William's relationship. Prince William allegedly laughed off the accusations when he was confronted by Kate. Knowing how to respond to claims that one has been unfaithful may be difficult for anybody, particularly if one is expecting a child. But laughing is one thing most of us most likely won't do. Regretfully, Prince William may have responded just like that when questioned about his connection with Rose Hanbury. Rose and the couple were already close friends, so they had spent a good deal of time together before the alleged romance became public. But according to the Daily Beast, when Kate confronted her husband, William dismissed the notion that he had cheated. The Times of London journalist Giles Coren said on social media, "I know about the affair," before removing the post. Kate Middleton supposedly demanded William stop seeing Rose and cut off their friendship. It's never easy to phase someone out of your life, but it may be made tougher if you're in the spotlight and others are wondering whether your relationship is really what it looks to be to the outside world. According to reports, Kate Middleton tried to distance herself from her ex-friend. According to In Touch, Kate instructed William to break up all communication with Rose Hanbury and her husband and cease visiting Rose completely. It may not come as a big surprise since most of us would respond the same way to finding out about our partner's infidelity. There might be enough reports of something happening to make many people defensive. Sources started to wonder if Kate and William's relationship is as perfect as it seems. It didn't take long for many to start questioning if Kate Middleton and Prince William's relationship has always been as perfect as it seems. When it comes to giving the impression that everything is ideal, the royal family understands how to grin and wave for the cameras. This is before they keep everything private in their personal life. In addition to saying that William's alleged affair rocked the palace and their marriage, some people, including a source who spoke to In Touch, claimed that the couple come across as the perfect couple who can do no wrong. However, the source added that this is all just an act, as most couples have their issues. Kate reportedly gave Rose Hanbury the cold shoulder when they met after the allegations. The fact that Kate and Rose hit it off immediately was not shocking to many. Unfortunately, they share the same age, are both moms, and mostly hang out in the same social circles. However, in keeping with the unspoken guidelines established by the royal family, the two never discussed their relationship or what transpired when things went south. Since discovering Rose's alleged infidelity with her husband, Kate sees their friendship in an entirely different light now, a source told In Touch. However, they would still run into one another since they shared the same friends and attended the same events. Even with everyone else looking on, Kate is said to have given Rose the cold shoulder despite this. Reports state that Kate Middleton had enough and phased Rose out of her life. Naturally, if there has been any activity between Rose and Kate Middleton, it seems to have been related to the reported extramarital romance with Prince William. Kate now believes that Rose and her husband should be phased out of their life, a source close to the Sun said. Just because Kate allegedly wanted Rose out of her life didn't mean that things would be easy, as it said that William was close with her husband and wanted to act as a peacemaker between Rose and Kate. They also added that it's no secret the two women had a terrible falling out, even though they used to be close. Despite Rose and her husband's elevated social standing, the insider predicts Kate will prevail and end the couple's relationship. Kate Middleton reportedly fled to her parents' house when she learned the news. Although several royal family members have faced charges throughout the years, handling the news may be difficult given their widespread media presence. In addition, the media often attempts to put together a narrative rather quickly. Kate Middleton has been dealing with several allegations and speculations about her relationship with William for several years. Despite years of experience maintaining her composure in front of the cameras, some reports indicate that the most recent charges were too much for her to handle. According to the Globe, Kate ran to her parents' home after learning of Rose's charges. If there was a falling out, then Kate and William kept it behind closed doors. The Globe continued by saying that Kate Middleton's mother discovered her daughter crumbled on the ground as she sobbed over her connection with William. According to rumors, this was sufficient for her to summon the prince, but as soon as he came, Kate attacked her husband. However, because the Globe is the sole publication covering the topic, only some believe it is true. Numerous newspapers have continued to publish on the couple's alleged affair and how they have been handling the repercussions despite this. Do you know if it happened then? It seems like we will never find out. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have kept their romance private if anything transpired between William and Rose. The split of the Fab Four might have taken a toll on William and Kate's marriage. For a very long time, the royal family has been commended for keeping much of the turmoil within. However, several stories in recent years have captured the public's attention, such as the controversy surrounding Meghan Markle's royal wedding. There have been rumors that William is concerned about his brother's relationship progressing too quickly, that Kate and Meghan are falling out, and that Meghan acts like a diva. The rumors seem to go on forever. Recent revelations have shown that Meghan and Harry were dissatisfied with their positions within the royal family and have, therefore, resigned from their positions. There are now worries that Kate and William's marriage may have been more impacted by the couple's departure than we first thought. Meghan Markle hasn't had the best things to say about Kate Middleton since leaving the royal family. Years have passed since the two ladies reportedly could not get along at work, and we have read about their supposed falling out for years. While Meghan was a family member, many rumors were put to rest, but everything has changed since she withdrew and went to the U.S. with Prince Harry. Here, the pair gives Oprah a candid interview. Shortly before Meghan married Harry, she claimed that Kate had forced her to weep. Any disagreements Kate and William may have had have been set aside when the prince spoke up to support his spouse. William was incensed, and People magazine claims he has been extremely protective of Kate. A TV movie about the royals left a royal writer uncomfortable. The royal family has been the subject of several drama shows and documentaries. The Crown on Netflix is one of the most watched shows, but it's not the only one with an adventure. The narrative of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex leaving their family and relocating to the U.S. is told in the drama TV film Harry and Meghan Escaping the Palace. Of course, William and Kate are among the other family members who make several appearances. Regretfully, the narrative has yet to please everyone. The film has already earned the reputation of being contentious. The situation was exacerbated when the author of royal biographies, Annie Goldsmith, said she was uncomfortable with her fictitious Kate Middleton pleading with her husband for more PDA to fit in with Harry and Meghan. The couple have never been famous for their PDAs. Members of the royal family are supposed to refrain from using PDAs, which is one of the numerous reasons why many weren't happy with how Kate and William were depicted in the TV movie. Naturally, there have been occasions throughout the years when people have disobeyed these norms, particularly since Meghan Markle joined the family. We have seen the Queen do her responsibility for years without exchanging kisses or touching hands with her late husband. William and Kate have likewise complied with the regulations, despite their occasional displays of emotion. Meghan and Harry? They were often seen covering one another with their hands, suggesting they were adamant about establishing their laws. William and Kate allegedly want to focus on work in 2022 to avoid any drama. For the royals, the last few years have been dramatic. Only Kate and William have been embroiled in several controversies. The tales in the press have been endless, ranging from claims that they had a falling out with Harry and Meghan to speculations that William had cheated on his wife many times and everything in between. Could the pair want to avoid the turmoil by devoting 2022 to contemplating their work? This year is significant for the Queen, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge want her to get the recognition she deserves. Expert Nick Bullen told Us Magazine that the couple would support the Queen, and that the headlines shouldn't be about them.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon